I originally filmed my Hammond Collection Ceratosaurus review first, which is why I make mention that it's been like a month since my last upload, and I do apologize for that. But I decided to push this one forward because I know Gomora is back on Big Bad Toy Store to pre-order for the reissue, so I felt that this one takes precedent. Alright, so let's get to it. Of course, it's time to finally review the SH Figuarts Gomora. Now, a lot of you have asked me throughout the months, throughout the years, to review this guy, and I'm sorry it took so long. Let's take a look and review him because he is amazing. So I'm going to be gushing all over this guy. There's really not many negative points to talk about. Everything here is so nicely sculpted. I mean, Gomora here has so much detail packed into this sculpt that it's hard to find any faults with him. Now, there are some limitations here and there when it comes to articulation, but thankfully it's not too much. First off, let's just look at the head and move our way down. Alright, so Gomora is done up with a bunch of different colors and earthy browns here, and it's a gorgeous figure. Now, take a look at the crest on his head, these horns that he has on his skull that make him Gomora. Look at him, he's got these little red zigzag lines that do show up. It's a little hard to see on camera here, but they are there. I'm trying my best to show you exactly what I mean. Look at that. Oh, there you go. Don't those look fantastic? Yes, they do. His eyes look nice and focused. Whether or not there are derpy eyes with Gomora, I highly doubt it. I haven't heard any issues with derpy Gomoras out there, but do note, he might look a little weird from side to side, but that's just Gomora. Now, the tusk here on his nose is nice. It's a little blunt, not really sharp. This is swappable because there is an optional piece that we will look at. He has another tusk here at the tip of his upper jaw, and it's nice and painted with like a cream color, while the rest of the teeth are done up with white. While the inside of his mouth is done up with some nice dark glossy reds to really show that, you know, he means business, and he's got a watery mouth. I don't know. Anyways, let's move down the rest of the body of this beautiful kaiju. So you can see how on the sides he has a bumpy yet smooth texture on his body, but on his back, going down his back, he has that rough texture that is really nice in your hands. Coming down the waist, you can see he has these folds with some more browns. You got some lighter browns thrown in there for good measure. Coming around the tummy of Gomora, this guy's got a weird tummy. I mean, look at him. Look at that stomach. Look at that gut. It's got a lot of nice detail, a lot of sculpted textures in there. Really, really nice. Oh, it feels so weird too. Oh man, I love Gomora. Take a look here at the arms. Got a nice little sharp elbow there with a little horn on it. And his hands are also nicely sculpted. All the fingers are accounted for and painted. Those nails. Coming down the rest of the body. This guy is just a masterclass of shading at this point. They did phenomenal work on the details of this dude. And looking at his legs, he's got very interesting segments, which we'll take a look at in the articulation. And look at his feet. Lots of super duper detail. And here you go. Looks like I had gotten the first release of this guy. This was actually a gift from my wife, fiance at the time. And this was actually my first SH Figuarts Ultraman figure. I figured I don't need the rest of them. I just want Gomora because he fits in well with the Godzilla SH Monster Arts line, and well, the rest is history, as you know. That didn't work out quite as I planned. The tail is segmented with lots of ball joints, and this is one of the best tails they've ever released. I mean, lots of nice ridges going down that tail all the way to the tip Take a look at the underside, which is smoother compared to the rough, bumpy texture that he has on top of his tail. Articulation? I'm so glad you asked. Gomora has a wonderful range of articulation, and we're going to take a look at that here. With the head and neck, those segmented ball joints allow you to get some great range here. You can get Gomora to look up. Hey, you're off camera, bro. There, that's better. Alright, you can get him to look up quite a bit, and you can also get him to look down so that it looks like but even though he's looking downwards, he's just kind of looking forward because of the nature of his head. That's just how things are in the orientation. But lots of great range of motion there. He can twist side to side. His mouth does open. It's on the ball joint. And yeah, look at that. What a freaking beautiful figure. God, I love this guy so much. His arms. Now this is where you're going to reach a little bit of limitations here with the articulation. The arms are on ball joints, however, you can't really rotate them all the way around because of the sculpt. It will start interfering with each other, and that's kind of unfortunate, but look at this. Still a good range because he can rotate his elbows, his biceps, and yeah, you can have his arms out like this as if he's just like, come at me, bruh. Or even have him a little more closer to his chest. And lots of range on those wrists. Moving on to the abdominal area. Nice. Look, 3 segments here. We got the lower waist, this middle piece in the middle, and the top upper body abdominal area, which allows Gomora to bend forward as well as stand up straight. Nice. Did I lose you yet? No. Let's look at the legs. Now this is where it gets a little weird because of the orientation of how his legs are. It's not like from the side, just kind of pops out of the sculpt here, and you can still rotate them a good amount. Do note though that it's just how Gomora is. Things are a little wonky, and you can kind of have him kick out. He could kick forward, kind of get him to kick back, you know. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. A lot of range here in the feet and legs. I've never had an issue with any of these joints popping out. And for the tail, like I said before, lots of range here with the tail, all on ball joints. You might face some gaps here and there, but come on, man. Don't be complaining to me about gaps, alright? Makes you wonder why they decided to go bendy wire with Golza, right? Doesn't make any sense. Just doesn't make any damn sense. So yes, articulation, Gomora is one of the best kaiju ever released from SH Figuarts. Now let's take a look at accessories. Gomora does indeed come with swappable hands. Now you're going to notice more of a difference with his left hand, which is a little more straight with his fingers, but his right alternate hand, it kind of looks very similar, doesn't it? It's a little more clenched when it comes to the fingers, but other than that, I mean, not bad. At least they threw in some extra hands, not something you see very often anymore. Gomora also comes with a battle-damaged horn after it gets ripped off from Ultraman, the evil bastard, and as well as an alternate tail after his tail gets cut off. And you can just take a look at all the meaty bits on this tail. Isn't that just gruesome? Absolutely gruesome, but nice and meaty too. Alright, let's put these on him and take a look at battle damage Gomora. Oh no, what have I done? Gomora, what happened? Look at him. Look at the poor guy. No horn, just a bloody stump. No tail, just a bloody stump. A meaty bloody stump. I don't like violence on Gomora. This is not right. This isn't cool. Let's get him back to normal. Alright, size comparisons time. Here we have him with the SH Monster Arts 1964 Godzilla Emergence version. The Hammond Collection Ceratosaurus. The Trendmasters Godzilla. Oh yeah, who wants to see some Trendmaster stuff? With the SH Monster Arts Mecha Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong. That's unfair. And here he is with the SH Figuarts Ultraman Tiga, Shinkohu Seiho, and Golza. SH Figuarts Bolton, I reviewed him. And the SH Figuarts Pandon, I didn't review him yet. As you can probably tell from the review so far, I'm really high on this Gomora release. It's one of my favorite releases they've ever done, and it's hard to top this guy, being that he is so great. Articulation, yeah, it's got a little minor hiccups here and there when it bumps into the sculpt. It's a little on the awkward side as well, but you can't really go wrong. The sculpt is great, the paint is great, shading, the articulation, it gets the job done. It's coming with accessories as well. You really can't go wrong with this release of the SH Figuarts Gomora. Now, I don't remember what I paid for it because I didn't buy it. Once again, this was a gift. But right now on Big Bad Toy Store, he's retailing for $89.99. Come on. If you're an Ultraman fan, you have to get this one now. Absolutely pick it up when you get the chance, because once it goes, the prices on this guy are going to skyrocket, I bet you. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, hit the like button. Share the video. Anyways, collect everything, connect everything, and I miss you guys. Alright, everybody. I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed and would like to see more videos like this, hitting the like button, sharing the video, commenting, and subscribing will help us defeat the evil algorithm. And if you enjoy video games, I have a dedicated channel just for that, so I hope to see you there.